God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. God only knows how it's killing you. But there's a kind of love that God only knows. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. But God only knows the real you. There's a kind of love that God only knows.
Welcome to Season 2, Episode 54 of Your Journey is Not Over. My name is Tanya Pearson Randolph. This is my own personal journey, and the expressions and opinions are of my own. I own all the rights to my personal journey, and to your journey is not over. Neither are to be used, copied, or edited in any way without my consent. Just today, I had a lady ask me, if rapture happened today, do you think I'm ready, Tanya? Do you think I'll go to heaven? Of course, I could not answer either one of those questions, but literally, just that first question gave me cold chills. As spiritual as I am, as much knowledge as I've acquired over the last year and a half, as much as I pray, I meditate, I try and spread love and light, simply to try and share with anyone that's interested. I'm not Bible thumping by all means, not going to cram my spirituality down anyone's throat. So no need to avoid me. I'm still the same person. And if you know me personally, on a personal level, truly think back on our times together, then chances are that I brought God up a lot in simple conversations, even then. So again, I haven't changed as far as my sense of humor and chit chat. And of course, without the interview and the competitive questions, you will get the same Tanya you've always gotten from me. Back to what I was saying. As spiritual as I am, I'd never thought of that very thing. It's never entered my mind. So that question, if rapture happened today, the day depending on one's belief, and I respect all religions and all beliefs. I'm making myself knowledgeable. I'm studying all religions, just so I can relate and respect each person's cultures and religions as I begin to travel and speak and meet so many more amazing people on this path that God is leading me on. I never want to be disrespectful, so that way I can avoid that completely by being knowledgeable. And just to make it clear, I'm spiritual, not religious. So essentially, no matter what religion or spirituality, we all believe and worship the same God. And hey, as long as you believe in God in your own way, that's between you and God. It's your own personal relationship. Back to rapture. Again, never had thought of it that way. Literally, such a simple question, too. It rocked me. It stuck with me all day long, too. I start praying about what I'm going to be led to write about today really early in the morning and throughout my day at work. And then I pray and I sit down to write of the evening. And I get ready to record it and get it ready to go out before I start my day and head out to work the very next morning. I truly never know until I sit down and the pen flows. So, rapture is my train, another train on the tracks today. All aboard. According to the Bible, is belief that both living and dead believers will ascend into heaven to meet Jesus Christ at the second coming. The word rapture is not used in the Bible. Jesus does describe a future event where believers will be taken to be with him. Matthew 24, verses 40 through 42, describes two men working in a field, one taken, one left, and two women grinding at a mill. One was taken, one left. Many have interpreted rapture, or the rapture as it's called, a secret or sudden removal of believers before a period of tribulation. So if rapture was to be today, are you ready? Will you be taken or left behind? Those three questions definitely put fear in me. And me personally, spiritually, I've come a long way, but I still have so much work yet to do on myself. Life's a journey, and we can never stop learning, never stop growing, never stop changing, and never stop striving to be better each and every single day. The more you heal what hurt you, traumatized you, the closer you get to God. What causes us as humans to worry, to stress, to have anxiety and panic attacks. This is my own opinion, okay? That's the devil trying to steal your joy, your happiness, your peace of mind. When you spend time on those things, well, the devil is trying to occupy your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions. And when we allow that, that blocks love, peace, joy, and happiness, everything God is. Don't let the devil have any power over your thoughts, your emotions, your life. Again, life is a journey. Make your journey fun, exciting, adventurous. Live, love, laugh, and love and thank God for your life, for the love, the laughter, and the memories. Just a forewarning, I will be aborting another train next week, so please join me. All aboard. It's something near and dear to my heart and about something that again has affected me, my life personally. All that I do speak on my podcast are from my own personal experiences, never anyone else's. This is my journey and mine to share any way I choose to. I was in Chicago earlier this year. I'd been invited to speak. Never know what I may speak about. I don't do scripts. I don't do cue cards. Best way to describe it is I wing it. It's similar to me writing these podcasts. I pray, I close my eyes, I think of happy thoughts, my secret place, the ocean. I take a couple deep breaths, and then it's all on God. He reads the rooms, the energies, so he leads me to what to say. I never have a lack of things to talk about, that's for sure, and I can go on for hours. I'm so very long winded. So I'm told. Well, the first speech I gave was about my childhood trauma, my healing journey, and of course, the dark night of my soul. 45-minute speech. I mean, look what I cover in 15, 20 minutes on these episodes. So can you only imagine what all I get out in 45 minutes? It's a lot. Well, after that speech, the meet and greet. Always my favorite part. I love meeting and really relating to people on a whole new level. It's a vulnerable level. I want people that I meet to know that I see them. I truly see them and I hear them. And most important, they aren't alone. Sadly, so many of us have suffered similar traumas. Well, I was finished, and a friend of mine had flown in from California to meet me, and she and I had planned on going to a museum and out to eat, just to make it business with a little twist of leisure in there. Well, I was asked to give another speech. One of the speakers had called off sick, and they wanted me to step in. Honored, but a little frightened. Same audience. This hasn't happened to me before. And of course, I said yes. There's a first time for everything, right? I had no clue what I would talk about. Again, deep breaths. I prayed. I closed my eyes. I went to my happy place. It calms me down completely. And then out on stage I went. Before I myself even realized, I was talking about my dark night of the soul and how close I came to suicide, to giving the devil my soul on a silver platter. It's a night I will never forget. And yes, does trauma play a huge part in suicide? Without a doubt. But there's also a lot of other situations that bring people to that crossroads also. Make people feel like there's no way out, no way to escape the traumas, the pain, the torment, the harassment. Well, I said in that speech, I am and I will be the voice for the voiceless, the ones who feel defeated, feel like giving up, giving in, like there's no light at the end of that tunnel. There is light, just keep going, don't give up. The best is yet to come. It's just a hurdle that you have to overcome to get to that light. God's directing and protecting you at all times. So please stay strong, keep your faith, stay close to God. Well, like I said before, I am being led to board a whole new train next week. I'm getting my facts, my statistics, getting myself educated, as I always do, before I step into this playground. As God said, I let the devil rule the playground just to see what people are capable of, what people are made of, who they truly are. And since they have exposed themselves to God, now it's time to show the devil who actually owns that playground. Not only owns it, but rules it. You had your fun doing the devil's work. You got to run wild with it. Well, I'm fixing to have mine too, doing God's work. All aboard. This concludes my podcast for today. Please join me next Tuesday. Listen in. And always remember, your journey is not over. God bless.
God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. God only knows how it's killing you. But there's a kind of love that God only knows. God only knows what you've been